close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
Hi, my name is Victoria and welcome to my yoga channel. This class is called hands-free yoga and we're not going to use our hands that much. So no chaturangas, no planks. So if you have wrist inflammation or just don't want to put pressures on your wrists, this class is for you. Last year I had wrist inflammation for many months, and it was first when I started doing hands-free yoga that I started to get rid of my inflammation. So take it serious and take care of your body. So if you are ready, just bring your yoga mat and let's begin. So we start back on our mat in child's pose. So lay down your head and your arms next to your body, connecting to yourself, feeling your chest over your thighs, feeling relaxed in your arms and head. We're going to do a lot of asanas that you probably are used to, but we're just going to do some variations with our hands. So this pose is not going to be entirely different from normal yoga classes, but you're going to use strength in your body on a different level than what you're used to, so your hands is not that much. Active in this class. So you can start to move your finger and your toes, slowly coming up. And now we are going to bring your right leg in front of you and reach your arms up into low lunge. So you might have to focus more on your balance. As you might have experienced, it was a little more difficult to come into low lunge without using your hands. So concentrating on a point in front of you might help you. Now lift your left foot up into high lunge and extend your arms. Look over to your right side. And chair pose. And come all the way up to mountain pose. Now we're going to do eagle pose. So right foot over your left and left arm over your right, and come all the way down. So if this does not feel good, if you feel any pain, then you can just keep your hands in the prayer position or just keep them down. So we are very different when experiencing wrist inflammation. For some people this is just painful, and for others it is okay. And come all the way up. And warrior two. So your upper body is in the middle of your legs. So try not to have all your weight on your left foot. It will also make it more easier to hold for a longer period of time. Extend your left foot and your right foot is coming a little more closer. And here, I want you to listen to your body. Now I'm going to come down. So you can keep your hands on your mat. And come down with your upper body. Others might want to just keep your hands on your hips or on your elbows. So listen to your body. We are using our hands in this class, even though it's called hands-free yoga, because it's difficult to not use them, but we're not doing chaturangas where we are putting a lot of pressures on your wrists. But even though you might need to do some variations, that is different from what I do. And come all the way up and to the front of your body. Reach your arms up and come all the way down. And downward dog. You can stand here, or you can start walking on the spot to increase blood flow, or you can just stay there. Try to get your heels down on the mat. Come down on your knees, and this time reach your arms up and left foot in front of you into low lunge on the other side. So now we're going to do all the same on the other side of the body. Open up your chest. Tuck your toes under and high lunge. Extend your arms. Look over your left shoulder if it is possible. Extend your right leg. And come all the way up in chair pose. And reach up. Now we're going to do eagle pose. So left leg over your right. Try to tuck your ankles around if that's possible. And right arm over your left. If that doesn't bring any pain. And then you can try to come a little more down, but not that much really. Just focus on one point in front of you. Taking some deep breaths. Great. Now, come all the way up and high lunge. Arms in a straight position. You should also be able to see your front toe. So if you can't see it, you probably have bent your right knee too much. Bring your left knee closer to you, like you're coming in warrior one. And now you can bend your elbows or you can keep them down on the mat. Lean backwards and come all the way down. Try to come as close with your upper body. And when you come all the way down, you can start to look down with your head. Some people might be able to close their eyes here, but for a lot of people that might be too challenging. You might lose your balance, so do it if you feel comfortable. Then come slowly up. Walk to the front of your mat. Reach your arms up. And forward fold. Halfway up. And all the way down. You can just let your arms just lay softly to the floor, really using them to come closer. So instead, try to just use your hips so your arms can just lay there, and then halfway up and all the way down without using your hands, which might feel really weird. And I'm just going to sit on our ankles, so feeling a good stretch in your foot. Really good if you have walked a lot or sitting using high heels. Might feel really good to give them a good stretch. If you feel too much pressure, then you can have your hands on the floor, but since this is a no hands yoga class, then I encourage you to have them on your thighs. Really good. Now let's come up. And now we're going to do a variant of, or a variation of pigeon pose. So have your left knee bent, and then I want your right knee to come over. So left or right foot on your left knee and your right knee on your left foot. So you can just look at me, mirror me, so if that's more easier. So you can stay up here, or you can come all the way down with your hands like this, and then you can lay your hands in the opposite direction. So then you're not using any pressure on your hands. So your hands is pointing towards the ceiling. Feeling a good stretch in your hips and hamstrings. Coming back to your normal breath. And slowly come up, and then we're going to do it on the other side. So right knee down and your left over. So using all the time you need to come into the pose, so no rush. I myself don't get my knee all the way down, and then I mostly, but I don't want you to do it if you have any inflammation in your wrist, but then you can, if you don't have it, take your arms in a prayer position and lay it down, so then you feel a lot of pressure. But for your hands, that might not be very good now, and then I want you to keep them on the ground like this. Then close your eyes, focus inward, not thinking about what you're going to do after this class or anything that really happens around you. This is your class. You don't always have to do the same variation like I do, if that doesn't feel right for you. If you're not able to breathe properly, then you have come too far down, and you can come a little more up with your body. You can also sit in a straight position. You don't have to come all the way down. And slowly come up. And then do some windshield wipers from one side to the other. And extend your legs in front of you. Now take your left foot, bend it, reach your arms up and come into forward fold. The palm of your hands is also pointing towards the ceiling, so you are not using any pressure. Making this a gentle yoga class with your wrists and hands. Also encouraging you to strengthen other parts of your body in a larger way than you normally do. Great, and come all the way up. And then we're going to do it on the other side. So bend your right knee, left knee extended in front of you. Reach your arms up and come all the way down. Laying down your hands. Look up and come all the way down. So if you suffer from any wrist inflammation or any other hands injuries, then I encourage you to do hands-free yoga for as long as you need to. So for someone it might be enough with 1 week hands-free yoga every day. For some people it might take a month, 2 months. So listen to your body. I know it's boring because you want to do regular yoga and you can do lots of chaturangas and planks, but it will only make it take a longer time before you become healthy again. So take your health as the first priority. Because why do we want to do regular yoga? Just because it gives us the feeling of doing something great, and so you can tell people all the different things you can do, but right now that shouldn't be your priority. Very good, and come all the way up. And now come on your knees. Now we're going to do camel pose. So without using a lot of arms, so if you're able, you can start to bend, but not that much because we're not using those hands that much, but you can use them a little to support you. And come all the way up and down. And Balasana, child's pose. Asking yourself how you feel in your body compared to how you felt when we started. And what will be the theme for the rest of your day? Making and one word intention that will help you and guide you for the rest of your day. Slowly start to move your fingers and your toes. And all the way up. And in the cross-legged position. Moving your shoulders backward and forward. Reaching your arms up to the ceiling and down to your heart, closing your eyes. Taking yourself or listening to your body and doing a class that is better for you, that is good for your health, and that will help you slowly heal at the same time as focuses on your body and your mind. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and so you are supporting free yoga on the internet. And please leave a comment and tell me how this class went for you. And also, please like my video so I know what kind of video you want more of. So thank you so much again, and I wish you a very good day. Namaste.
I don't wanna waste what's left. left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever try.